Hello ladies, so today, as I promised, I'm going to share how I found this beautiful bag. So yeah, so the story was when my family and I went on a road trip like a few weeks ago, more than a few weeks ago, and we were just driving and then we saw this huge flea market, and then I asked my husband if we could check it out, and then he was like, sure. So we did. So we were just walking around, just kind of like browsing, because it was like my first time to go in a flea market. That's why I just did not know what to expect, and I was like, oh, this is what it looks like. They have lots of cool furnitures and just a lot of just different knickknacks and stuff like that. So as we walking around, and then I saw this vintage, like a vintage booth, and then I was just looking at it, and then I dropped something on the ground, and then when I went to pick it up, and then when I looked up, this bag was just sitting, right there on like a table, and I was like, oh my gosh. I managed to hide my excitement because I did not want to show it to the seller. So I was just like, oh my gosh, that's a real Chanel purse. Because, you know, just the look of this leather, it's just like, you know, it just looks so real to me, you know. And then yeah, so as I was examining it, I was just kind of looking around, just kind of checking it out, like the back and the side and the chain. I was like, oh yeah, it's real. Just like, this is the real deal. And then when I look at the closure, it was broken, and then my heart sank. I was like, oh my gosh, it's broken. And then the original price of this purse was like $20. So I asked the lady if I could get it for $15, and then she said okay. And then when I found out that the closure was broken, I told her I'll take it for $5, and then she said done. I was like, sure. So I gave her the $5, and I was like, and then she was like, do you want me to put that in the bag? I'm like, no, I'll put it in my purse. My hubby was like laughing at me. Yeah. I'm going to insert the picture of what it looks like, the closure. So right now, so yeah, that's what it looks like. And then my husband and I spent our vacation probably a good 5 days researching about this purse, like the logo, and I mean, yeah, all the stuff that we found out on the how to authenticate a vintage Chanel purse. We actually found it, but the only one that is like off-putting was like, if you see, there's this bag. We just cannot find, when we were searching, we just can't find what this double AA means. So I was just like excited and nervous, like, oh my gosh, I don't want this to be a knockoff, because if this is a, you know, I was thinking if this was a knockoff, this is a really good one. So we decided to bring it to the Chanel store, and then I asked the guy, I asked him that, you know, if he knows if this is what year is this, and then he said definitely from the 60s. So I'm glad. So the 60s. So this bag is like really old, 50 years old. I'm not sure. So yeah, probably 50. I'm so bad. Yeah. So yeah, and then so when I took it to the Chanel store, so the guy examined it, and then he said, yeah, we need to change the closure here. The closure, yeah, this is the one, this is the part was broken off originally. And then he told me if I want to refurbish the leather, it's gonna cost me $500, and that's everything, the leather and the chain. And the chain doesn't have any problem really. It's just like there's nothing. I don't really have to change it. And then on the front here, you can't even see it, but there's where's that? There's just one, like a scratch right here. This is just one scratch right there. So yeah, at the back, and then there's no scratching. There is no scratching on the side. It's pretty. The former owner of this purse really took care of this because there's no stain in the inside. There's no, it's perfect. It's in perfect condition. So I paid $85 plus tax to have this fixed, and then I got this for $5. This is like the greatest flea market find. But all in all, I am happy with this purse, and I'm happy with my Chanel experience. Oh, I also forgot. So they told me 10 to 12 weeks for this to be ready, and because they're gonna have to ship it somewhere to have it fixed. And after 4 weeks, they call me. Not even 4 weeks, because I brought it May 29th and they called me June 24th. Yeah, they called me and then they told me my purse is ready. I was like, yay! I was so excited. So like the next day we went there and picked it up. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.